Long time no see. Let's see. One, two, 2.5 hours, basically.
So today after lesson uh I have uh met people.
Mhm.
I'll share this one. He is uh online tutor on Cambly. Now
Mhm.
lives in Japan
Mhm.
with his girlfriend. And today he 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 come my hometown.
Mm. Okay.
Unfortunately, it's not good weather. It couldn't. It will not watch Mount Fuji
Ah,
regularly. So I it's a beautiful. We can watch a beautiful Mount Fuji in my hometown. Mm.
is it rainy today, or what's the
Rainy, yeah.
weather? Oh.
Rain, so exactly, yeah.
So same as
We,
here. Every
mm,
day it rains now. We got into the rainy season, and it rains a
wow,
lot.
oh, wow,
Uh,
yeah. It's also now in Japan, so Golden Week. It's a long holiday.
mhm.
The last day. Today is the last day. Tomorrow, many office worker will start resume job
Mhm.
again. Mm,
Mhm.
mm, yeah.
Yeah. My last student was from Japan, and he
Mm.
said the same thing. He said, I asked him, "How are you today?" And he said, "Not good, because it's the last day of the holiday." I was like, "Okay,
Mm, yeah.
I have to
Many
work
people so
tomorrow."
nervous.
Yes,
Wow.
exactly.
Wow. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow. How
This
many?
friend, though. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead.
yeah.
Oh.
My friend. My friend is living Portugal. He's a traveler in
Mhm.
Portugal and Finland.
Mhm.
He lives in. He's from New Zealand.
Mhm. Okay.
Amazing.
Uh,
He's a
sure.
he's a radio tutor. He was a radio tutor. It's a very uh, good talker and listener.
Mhm.
Mm.
Good. Okay.
It's
Perfect.
also two times reviewing.
Yep.
It's a summary. It's a so
Let's
conversation style. Mm.
let's go ahead.
Let's go.
How was your weekend, Aki? Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. How was your weekend, Aki? Did you get any workouts in?
Yeah, I did. I shifted from just training my legs to working on upper body too.
Nice. That's a good balance. Did you try anything new this week?
Yes, I challenged myself to study grammar in a different way.
Okay. Great. And how about last lesson? Did you remember any of the vocabulary we reviewed?
Yeah, we talked about words like ponder and crumble and resolute. I also learned how to sound more confident in interviews. Pounder means a special situation like yoga, mm,
Yes. Think of
deep thinking, deep think,
I've been able to think about it a bit.
mm,
Think of it like meditation thinking.
meditation, mm,
Not just meditation
meditation,
though, meditation thinking.
meditation
So
thinking,
when you're meditating, you can
meditating,
ponder. When
ponder,
you're yoga, you can ponder.
mm,
Uh, so that's kind of what ponder is. Is it's thinking
boundaries.
while you're in like a meditation kind of zone. Yeah.
Mm, mm, thank you. And
Okay. Uh,
crumble is also parrot crumble.
yeah. Crumble is
Oh,
like this.
oh,
The the cookie crumbled.
cookie.
Yeah.
Did you
I had
enjoy? Did you enjoy?
yeah. My wife bought me a interesting cookie. Uh,
Oh.
it's not my favorite. In Canada, we like soft cookies, where you can like break them and like they're very soft. Where here it was very crunchy cookies. I'm
Crunchy
not
cookie.
like the flavor's great. It's more of a texture problem for me.
Texture.
But that's okay.
Mm.
And the last one, Resolute.
Amazing. Resolute is a new resolution.
It kind of means like I'm sure of this. Like I'm going to
I'm
do
sure
this.
of this.
Like I'm resolute. Like, are you resolute to finish the project? Like, are you sure you can finish the project? Something like
Finish.
that. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
I
Yeah.
remember that. Sorry.
I also learned how to sound more confident in interviews.
I remember that. You're getting much better at natural phrasing.
Thanks. I'm trying to keep improving a little at time.
You mentioned chatting with an old friend recently. How did that go?
It was great. She lives in Sydney now, and after our talk, I had to move to Cairns on a working holiday visa.
That's exciting. What's your plan for Carnies?
I will
Or
visit for a
Carnels?
week.
I
I'll
don't know the
visit
word.
for a week first to look for a job and place to stay. Eventually, I want to join the Ironman triathlon there.
Carnies? I don't know. Carnels
Uh,
is a great place. Tropical, close to the Great Barrier Reef, and home to Asia Pacific Ironman.
yeah, I love the nature there, and the race is one of my dreams.
My uncle actually did Ironman Kona in Hawaii when he was 65.
That's amazing. It gives me hope that I can keep challenging myself too.
You told your story clearly and with passion today. That's the kind of communication that takes you far.
Thank you. Thinking about my goals like this really helps me stay motivated.
Very good. Okay.
Your uncle is very amazing.
Yeah, he did a lot of crazy things when he was old. But sadly, he has kind of slowed down because he'll be, I forget how old he is now. My dad is the youngest, and he's 65. My uncle Ian is the one that did the race. So Uncle Ian must be, I think he's 8 or 9 years older than my dad. So I think my uncle is 74 now or 73. So
Wow.
yeah, he's
Did you have a
getting a
chat?
bit older.
Recently, did you have a chat?
Not really.
Not really.
Last time I saw him was 2020.
2020.
Christmas time. Every Christmas, I used to do a flyer for my bakery. Even before I had my bakery, I would print out a flyer with like 5 special items and then give them to all friends and family and have people order them. And I would make like 1,000 cakes or whatever. And he ordered from me, so I gave him a bunch of cakes and stuff. So the last time I saw him was 2020 Christmas. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. Let's try next one.
Okay. Hey, Aki, what did you reflect on in your journal today?
A lot about how I watched YouTube on the bus.
On the bus. Yeah.
So I wanted that time to be relaxing and clearing my mind.
Oh, I see. So what did you realize from that?
I realized that quiet moments, like taking a bus, or stretching, help me reset mentally and physically. They even help me sleep better.
That makes sense. Do you reflect on anything else?
Yeah, I thought about my diet too. I ate too much fried food last night, and I felt really heavy the next morning.
Okay. So what's your plan for that?
I'll eat more cabbage and cut back on oily food.
Hmm. Sounds like a smart change. Uh, what did you talk about? Yeah, sorry. What did we talk about next?
We compared ebooks and paper books. I said that ebooks can cause eye strain, and they don't give you that physical feeling like tuning pages.
Okay. Uh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry. That's true. We also practice some vocabulary, right?
Yeah, words like comprehension, mainstay in fingertips. You corrected me when I said fingertip, and remembered we to say two fingertips since we use more than one finger.
Right. Get great memory. And how did you feel at the end of the lesson?
I felt good. I want to keep learning and getting better every day. Thank you.
Good.
Comprehension, mainstay, and fingertips. Comprehension means what do you say? What do you say? I forget.
That's a bit funny because that's the meaning.
Understand.
Yes. You said you forgot, but yeah. So comprehension
Understand.
is the understanding. Yes.
Understand.
Uh, okay. Mainstay.
Okay. Stay center.
Uh, not just
Main player.
yeah.
Main player.
Main idea, main thing.
Main idea.
Depending on the sentence, right?
Depending on situation.
Yeah. And fingertips. Yeah. Uh, Also, I know we consider our thumb not a finger, but it's still a fingertip.
So fingertip. Wow.
Also, if you do use one finger, like I
Okay.
point with my fingertip, you could
One
say
finger.
that because it's only one, right? You're not
One.
pointing like this, right?
This.
Yeah. So you point with one fingertip.
One finger.
So it does depend. But when you move the pages, right? The pages of a book, I'm using like 3 fingers, right?
Three finger. Nice. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Let's try weekly question. Uh, is Japan a welcoming place? With Japan a welcoming place for tourists? Japan is a very calming tourist. I say this because I've personally seen how kind people can be. Once I helped a tourist who looked confused by giving directions and telling them about nearby attractions. This made me realize how much we care about helping visitors enjoy their time here.
Okay.
Thank
Good.
you. How about you, Troy? Is Vietnam or Canada a welcoming place tourists?
Vietnam is way more welcoming. But the only reason Vietnam is more welcoming is because of money. The people are both very welcoming, and both have their problems depending on the location. But generally speaking, both are very welcoming. I would just say Vietnam is more welcoming because even if you come from a poor country, you can afford to come to Vietnam. For example, I've never met a Nigerian in Canada, but I've met 3 Nigerians in Vietnam. I asked them, because I asked them like, "Oh, you came to Vietnam? Why?" they told me that Canada was their first choice, but it
Oh.
was too expensive. So they're like,
Oh.
let's come to Vietnam. So
Mm.
yeah, that's the only reason I would say it's more welcoming. It's just money reasons. Everyone can go, even if you're poorer. Yeah. Yeah.
It's important things. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I prepared 10 questions.
Mhm.
Please
So let's
ask me.
see. Have you ever helped a tourist in Japan?
Yes, I guided a friend from abroad on a cycle tour around this city.
Oh, I thought that was around the country. I was like, wow, city is a bit easier. Okay. What makes Japan a welcoming country?
People are humbling and try to help others.
How do Japanese react to tourists?
Some are shy, but many are kind. Oh, sorry. What do you use? What do you often use? Humble.
Oh,
Honestly.
humble kind of means like I don't brag.
I don't brag.
So, like,
Mm.
for example, Americans are not really humble. Uh, they might be honest and they might be nice and they might be kind, but they're not very humble.
Humble.
Because if you listen to Americans, oh, America number one, we're the best, awesome, go America, right? They're always cheering, right? Where humble is like, let's say you do something amazing, and then you're like, yeah, I did a good job. Okay, let's just keep working hard. Like that's what a humble person would do. You might acknowledge it, like, yeah, we did a good job. Let's keep working hard. That's like a humble way of talking about it. Where a bragging way would be like, yeah, I'm the best. We did a great job. I'm sorry, not we. I did a great job, right? That's the difference. Humble is like, yeah, we all work together. It's okay. And bragging is like me.
Thank you. What do you think? What do you think in Canada? So it's they only buy a Canadian product campaign.
Oh yeah, we're doing that now. That's a big thing.
Big things, yeah.
Canadians are very. I would say Canadians are very similar to Americans. We have the same culture.
Same culture.
And so yeah, we're very proud of our own stuff. Like Canadians nowadays are saying like, yeah, we are better than America. Look, buy Canadian stuff. Go away, America. Like we're very bragging. We're not like, yeah, America or like Canada's good products. Yeah, like we're not being humble. We're like, no, you guys are bad. We're great. We're the best.
Thank you.
But that's
Okay.
mainly because America's angry at us. But
Thank you.
Okay.
Please ask me number 4.
What help do tourists often need in Japan?
Mostly they need help with how to use the train.
Is Tokyo more welcoming than rural places?
I don't think it depends on the place. I think it depends on the person.
Okay. Have you been confused in a foreign country?
Yes, when I first met to Philippines, I forgot my passport at the money exchange. I remember feeling so relieved when I went back the got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair. That's scary.
I'll share this travel. I met first time. Yeah, I went the first time there. This flight
I went to the Philippines for the first time.
Philippines first time. I went to the Philippines for the first time. This flight was at midnight, and I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy at that time. I picked up the taxi. I went hostel. So I want to check the entrance. I have forgot the passport
Mhm.
from the airport. I'll pick up taxi again
Mhm.
so quickly. Therefore, I received the passport at the money exchange. Thank you.
Okay, lucky
Mm.
you.
Lucky.
My brother lost his passport in China and didn't find it, so he
Oh my
had to go
gosh.
to the embassy. So lucky you. Okay.
Lucky.
What attractions do you usually recommend to visitors? Oh, that's a good example.
I recommend historical place like temple and local food street. How about you? Why you
I'm trying
pick
to
up?
think of Canada. Because in Vietnam, I don't know the places that well. Like I'm looking them up at the same time you are looking them up, basically, if I'm trying to give you advice. Uh, the only
Okay.
thing I could offer for Canada would be like sports things. We like sports and
Sports.
stuff, so the Rogers Center in Toronto could be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's amazing.
okay,
Yeah, I went there. It's amazing.
very cool.
Very
Are
cool.
you willing to talk to strangers if they need help?
Yes, if someone needs help, I'm willing to talk to them.
Have you ever met any interesting tourist before?
Yeah, I met a cyclist from Germany.
Okay. How can Japan become even more welcoming?
More English signs would be helpful.
Fair enough. Yes. Well, not even just English signs. Something that would be helpful is writing in the alphabet.
Yeah, it's 100%.
Because I could at least try to translate and be like, oh, this word means this. But when I see the characters, I don't even know how to try. But yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
This interesting and proactive feeling, talkative, welcoming, confused, realized. It's a mixed last lesson.
Yeah.
Mm.
A few of the same ones, proactive, talkative. Yep. Let's talk about them.
Mm.
When do you find someone really interesting?
When I try new food, it's a fun and super interesting.
Okay. In what situation would you act proactive at work or school?
When no one want to lead the group, I step up.
Okay. When are you willing to help someone you don't know?
If someone looks lost or needs directions, I help them.
Okay. Are you usually talkative when meeting new people?
Sometimes, if they smile, I start talking.
Fair. What kind of people do you think are welcoming?
People who smile and really listen.
Have you ever confused or felt confused in a new place?
Yeah, in Bangkok, I couldn't read the signs.
Fair. uh, when did you realize something important?
I realized that learning English helps me meet new people.
Okay, fair enough. Good.
Thank you.
No real comments. These are all good. Yeah.
Okay. Let's try a role playing game. Hey Troy, have you ever met a really interesting tourist?
Yeah. Once I met a guy from Spain who was proactive. He planned his whole trip in Japan or in Japanese. Sorry.
Wow. He plans his photo in Japanese.
Meaning like he wrote it in Japanese.
Ah.
Yeah, which is a bit crazy.
Mm.
Like if he's Spanish, he probably should write it in Spanish. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. I'd be willing to help someone like that.
Me too. Actually, I'm pretty talkative when I meet visitors. I love asking about their culture.
That's nice. I think being welcoming is part of our culture.
True, but some tourists still look confused when they get lost.
Yeah, I once helped someone. I realized how good it feels to support others.
Same here. Makes me proud of Japan.
Thank you. Do you often use 7 words or pick
Uh,
up? Please pick up that.
like I mentioned earlier, just proactive is just a bit more rare
Rare.
because I don't know anyone who's been proactive. Oh,
Uh,
that's actually not true. I do have a bit of a story that would be similar to this, which is
mm,
I met a German guy.
German
He
guy.
was
Wow.
a Vietnamese born in Germany,
Mm,
and then he visited to visit family.
mm.
His parents were from Vietnam but lived in Germany. He was born there. So his first language is German. Uh,
Oh,
and I don't know if you know anything about the Germans, but Germans
oh,
are well known for planning everything. So he was
mm.
very proactive. I saw he basically has like a notebook like this many pages, right?
Oh,
Full of notes. And he was
oh,
traveling for 2 weeks. I was like, you have 50 pages for 2 weeks of travel? Okay. So yeah, that would be a similar kind of thing. But that's like the only example I have of proactive. Everyone else, like
mm,
my parents,
mm,
were not proactive when they visited. They let me plan things.
mm,
Uh, this weekend, we're not very proactive. We'll see what happens, right? Like
mm,
that's the only reason why proactive is not very popular. Is just people aren't that proactive that often.
mm.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I think so. German and Japanese are similar pers-
Mhm,
culture,
mhm.
culture
Except for the
mindset,
trains. Except for
except
the
the train.
trains,
Uh,
because Japanese trains arrive on time, and in
uh,
Germany, you'll be lucky if the train arrives 10 minutes late. uh,
yeah,
but that's what
100%. Yeah.
Germans have said to me,
Uh, mm.
because
Is
Germans like to be on
uh,
time, but
German and automobile and other products is
very
more
similar.
very similar. Yeah, thank you. Okay, anything else? Okay.
Uh, Willing, talkative, welcoming. Yeah, all these are quite fine. Uh,
Hey, hey, Troy, have you ever met really interesting tourists? Yeah, once I met a guy in Spain who was pro- pro- proactive. He planned his wild trip in Japanese. Wow, that's good. I'd be I'd be welcoming to help someone like that. Me too.
yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty. I'd be welcoming to help.
I'm pretty
Talkative,
Yeah,
talkative.
I'm pretty
Uh,
talkative when I
pretty
meet
talkative.
visitors.
When I met a visitors. Okay, it's
We're out
closing
of
this
time. Yeah.
lesson. Thank you so
Mhm,
much. We talking about last reviewing and some
mhm,
vocabulary recheck.
mhm.
Yeah, fingertips. Anything else?
Something I
And
would like to add that I would like to see maybe more of. At the very beginning, you talked about how a tutor came to visit you, uh,
yeah.
but giving a bit more detail about that. He came to visit, we played games, or we're going to go get coffee after this, or just a bit more detail rather than,
Okay.
oh, he's coming, and that's it. Yeah.
He coming. That's it. See
Yeah.
you
Anyways,
later.
bye.
Bye.